You ever feel like you're being watched? Not by a stranger, but by someone who used to know everything about you? Your habits, your fears, your favorite place to hide the spare key. These aren't stories about love. They're about what happens when love curdles into obsession. When an ex doesn't just miss you, they track you, they stalk you, and sometimes they don't stop until they've ruined everything. These are 4 disturbing true stories about exes who never really let go. I was 20 when it happened. I dated Grace during my senior year of high school. We met through work. Should have known then, dating a coworker rarely ends well. She used to stay late just to watch me. Wouldn't say anything, just sit and stare. When we started dating, it got worse. Controlling, smothering. She'd call over 20 times if I didn't pick up. One time, I was literally in the bathroom, came back to 25 missed calls and 40 texts. Eventually, I broke it off. That's when things went from toxic to terrifying. She'd wait outside my job, block me from getting in my car, cry, yell, beg, all in one breath. The final straw? One night, she tricked me into talking in her car. When I tried to leave, she locked the doors and dug her nails into my arm. Hard. She'd never been violent before, but now I saw it in her face. Real malice. I escaped, barely, but that wasn't the end. Later that night, I was gaming and heard a noise outside. I thought it was GTA until I heard a tap on my window. It was her, whispering my name, watching me. She wasn't alone. A hooded figure was behind the tree in my yard. When I noticed, she grabbed my arm again. Just as the person behind the tree sprinted toward my window, I slammed it shut. They ran. Police came, but they couldn't do much. As far as I know, nothing happened to her. But to this day, I still don't sleep facing my window. My name's Amy. I haven't slept much since last Tuesday. Not because I can't, but because I'm scared of what might happen if I close my eyes. Tommy and I dated for just under a year. Started sweet, texts, goodnight calls, constant attention. But that turned into control. He started showing up at work, at bars, watching from outside. Then he asked if I'd install a tracker on my phone. For safety, he said. I ended things, blocked him, thought I was safe. A week later, I started getting anonymous messages. Then one night, I heard tapping at my window, and my name being whispered. I didn't check. I was too scared. But I made the mistake of opening the door when he asked for his sweater back. That's when I saw the figure behind the tree. He wasn't alone either. I slammed the door, called the cops, filed for a restraining order. Turns out he'd copied my key while we were together. He broke in. He lay in my bed. He watched me sleep. And all he said was, I just wanted to talk. I moved, got cameras, therapy. But even now, every time I hear a knock at night, my heart sinks. Because what if this time, it's him again? Marissa was magnetic, beautiful, smart, passionate, but intense. Everything was all or nothing with her. The first red flag was when she showed up at my work, because I didn't answer her call. She waited outside in her car for 4 hours. When I tried to break things off, she just stared at me and said, You think it's over for you? It's not over for me. Then the letters started. No stamps, no return address, just notes shoved between my door and frame. You checked the lock 3 times before bed. You wore your blue hoodie Monday, the one with the hole in the sleeve. Then a Polaroid. It was me, walking my dog, from behind. On the back it said, Your shoulders slouch when you're tired. I moved again, changed cities, got a big dog, quit social media. Things were calm, until I found a sticky note on my door. I don't like the beard. I shaved that night. Next morning, another note. Better. When I finally moved to a cabin in the mountains, she still found me. Footprints in the snow, circling my house, peering into windows. No note, just silence. And somehow, that was worse. You never really know someone until you try to leave them. Some people don't move on. They follow, they wait, and sometimes they find you again, even years later. even when you're sure they're gone. So ask yourself, who still remembers you?